over the time. What's going on? It's HOV the Gamer. How we doing, family? Um, so yeah, typically I'm gonna be playing games on here, but right now I felt like sharing with y'all a couple of my pickups. If somebody tunes in, whatever, you can see it live, but I'll make sure to post it up on the channel. Um, so let's see, the end. We're looking at the beginning of May, uh, end of April. So April is my birthday month. So typically, especially in the spring and when the summer's upcoming, I like to get out and do some yard sale type stuff. So yard sale season is on its way, but yard sales, conventions, that's where I do most of my pickups. And I'm upstate New York. Um, so up here we actually have a couple of flea markets and stuff that operate on the weekends. Um, as well as a couple of gaming stores I've checked out in places like Newburgh, Poughkeepsie, what have you. Um, Actually, I went. Speaking of that, uh, like the week of my birthday, like one of the things I did for me was I wanted to go check out this place I've been hearing about called Joe Gamer. It's upstate New York. I think it's Dutchess County or something like that. Um, and it's a store that they seem to have like a huge selection. Store look nice online. I've seen a couple of people uh from YouTube check it out, give little tours of the store. Seem like a chill place. So I have been planning to head up there once it was like not cold and icy anymore. So a week or two ago, I took me and my son up there and we checked out that place as well as restaurant, what have you. But crazy thing is, we get up to the store again. It's called Joe Game up in Poughkeepsie. We get up to the store, and um, as soon as I walk in the door, me and my son are both pretty excited. I'm more excited. I'm more of the video game guy. He's fully sports. What up? What up? What up? So anyway, I go to this place, Joe Gamer. Walk through the door, and there's this guy sitting down behind the counter, which is near the door. Say what up, whoever just came in. What's going on? I'm gonna get to the games and all that stuff. But this is me talking about it. So we walk in there, and I tell dude, like I say, oh wow, we just drove like an hour, a couple hours, whatever, to get up here, like hour and change. And we're so excited to see the place. It looks amazing. Like we seeing people online. Like I'm elated, right? And my son is catching on to my excitement, so it's like infectious, right? So the guy is silent and kind of has like a whatever type face on, um which is neither here nor there. Who knows what his day was like, but I just lost 10. All right, but so basically I asked him, do they do trades, do they do store credit cash, like what's the situation on video games? Because I brought up some stuff. I got like box sets like this Imaginators, which I got for a pretty good price. But it's like it's mint, you know what I'm saying? Like I never opened it. The tape's still on it. You know what I'm saying? And from what I saw online, these things go for like a buck 50 sometimes. Whatever amount. I'm not trying to get rich off of it. I just want to get some trade credit so I can add to what I got over here, right? And I've been on my PS2 kick. So anyway, he says, like, yeah, we wouldn't be interested in that. So I tell him I got some Nintendo stuff I brought with me. Like I got when these came out, I bought the full Labo kits. You know what I'm saying? We bought them from Toys R Us when the kids were little. So I have all of the sets, and all of them are complete in box, never open, nothing like that, right? So I tell him I got that stuff, I got this, and then I also have. Let me see what I got over here. Pardon me, just went to the other side of the game room. I got like, hey, what's up? What's up? I even have like more imaginative stuff. So I have the Cortex and Crash Bandicoot set. Which all this stuff is like pretty collectible. and I've kept it in perfect condition. Haven't opened it up. I got a whole bunch of stuff, right? Maybe stuff that doesn't necessarily move quickly in the store, but it's definitely something that'll get somebody stop by or check it out or whatever. Anyway, this guy is like super pissed off. He's like, what he said. He tells me, yeah, no. He's like, if GameStop wouldn't take it, we wouldn't take it. And I said, oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And then I'm like, all right, how about Pokemon cards? So he's like I said, if GameStop wouldn't take it, we wouldn't take it. So I say to him, but GameStop, they main business is Pokemon cards right now. So at that point, this guy freaking loses it, starts cursing me out. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's kind of clashing with you know what I'm saying? But but the colors kind of match up a little bit. It's close enough, right? Anyway, thanks for the compliment. Bang. Uh, yo, what's going on? Aryan Midget 29. I feel like people be making names just so you could say it. What's going on? Um, so yeah, so this guy like calls me an asshole like over and over and over. You asshole, F you, get the F out of you know what I mean? Like, tell and I said, sir, I said, you good? I said, you okay? You okay, bro? And again, let me tell you the name of this place, Joe Gamer. I've already rated them on Yelp and everything like that. Supposedly, from what I saw on there, like there's a particular employee and it must be the son of the owner. Show us your hairline. Oh, my hairline is fire. It's fuego, dogs. It's fuego. Um, so anyway, yeah, so dude starts cursing me out, and I'm telling him like, I tell my son, like, yo, I ask him to like step to the side because dude is starting to get up. I will cuss them out as well. I mean, I didn't curse at him. I'm like a dignified father. You know what I'm saying? So I say to dude, like I said, sir, I'm just in all honesty, I'm just asking, is everything okay? Because you just had a huge overreaction to me asking you regular store stuff. And he's like, tell me what I did. And I said, huh? He's like, tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what I so he's yelling at me. So I tell my son to get out, and the man is getting up from around the counter like he about to throw hands with me. So I told my son to step outside. And I said to him, sir, in all honesty, I came in here very excited to see this place. You know what I'm saying? I came in here very excited to see this place. We came all the way up. I just wanted to check your games. You know, so he keeps on, he's yelling over me. And I'm leaving. I'm like, I bet I'm gonna get out of here because I'm like, I drove up from a different place into this place. I don't know if what's gonna happen right now. It seemed like he is either a little off in the head or whatever's going on. So long story short, I left. It was like pretty upsetting, you know what I'm saying? And that was like I mean, sad to say, but that was part of my like my birthday stuff I was trying to do, go check out this place. But anyway, so Joe Gamer, they might be, I mean, the place looks amazing. The place looks amazing. The place looks amazing, but it is not people friendly place. But anyway, I stopped by there and yeah, was basically ran out by the attack dog by the door. So I just want to spread that Joe Gamer in Poughkeepsie. Hopefully the pops is there if y'all ever decide to stop by because from what I read on the Yelp reviews, that's the son. And I read like 4 or 5 different reviews saying that he crazy, he insane. You ask any question, he either gives you a short response or no response at all, cusses people out, all types of stuff. So it wasn't just me, so I felt a little better about that. But it was very, it's a little embarrassing, especially in front of my son. And I hope he understands that it takes a lot for do you know rocks? I don't know rocks. Who rocks? Who rocks? I rocks. No, no. So basically, I just hope as someone who has ran into multiple tables that show yeah, 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 yeah. So long story short, customer service is important. I work in a customer service related field, and you can't treat people like that. Especially, you see somebody's excited and they with kids, you don't just try to throw that out. Anyway, uh, enough off of that. Enough of me crying. Whatever. Who cares? So why we here is to see a couple of the things I procured over the past couple of weeks. So, and everything was done super cheap. So I went to where'd I find this? Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I ended up going to the store in Rockland County the other day. I went to go check on family. And hey, what up, what up, what up? Um, yeah, I went to go check on family, and I have a video game store in Rockland called Get Good Gaming that I really enjoy a lot. It's on the main street there, near the courthouse and stuff. Anyway, so the first thing I picked up, which you may have been hearing the soundtrack behind, I haven't figured out if you can really hear well when I got the headphone in and music in the back. But let me turn this a little bit. Oop, I knocked it off a little bit. See that Fire Pro Wrestling? It just got really bright out of nowhere. But I picked up Fire Pro Wrestling. See that? Uh, hopefully it comes out straight and you can actually gotta go. All right. Catch you on the flip side. Yo, feel free to subscribe. I usually stream when I do this stuff. And also upload videos from time to time. I do it for the love, you know what I mean, for the culture. So we got Fire Pro here. It's like mint, bro. It's mint. Let's see. Hopefully y'all can read that. I don't know if it's bright enough. But it's the game is made by, I guess it's put out by Age Tech. Anyway, it's a Japanese wrestling game where you could create your own characters and stuff. They have it also on PS4 and PS5, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so it came with the manual. I got the disc in the PS2 playing as I just showed, and it's just I've been on this PS2 kick because it's nice to remember that menus used to come in here, you know what I'm saying, and color, you know. So this is really cool. Um, I played the game like once so far. I think I need to mess around with the controls to figure out how to do everything because from what I heard, there's a lot of systems in this that you wouldn't find in a WWE game, right? So of course I grew up playing WWE, like most people, WWE games or WCW on the 64, but also on PlayStation 2 playing SmackDown. But anyway, um, let's see. Another one I picked up. Oh, and I paid 950 for it, which was a pretty good price. I I use what's it called? Game Eye to keep track of my collection. And from what I looked at, it seemed like I got a pretty good deal on it. I also picked up Final Fantasy 12, which I've never played before. But this one, the case is in pretty good shape. I'm thinking about swapping out the case because if you look, there's a couple of dents and stuff in here, imperfections. Look like a dog bit it, maybe. I don't know. But inside, we looking good, baby. The disc looking nice. You know what I'm saying? Let's pop that out. I actually played this one too. I think out of everything I got so far, this is the one I'm most excited to kind of check out. Oh, and look, you get to see my phone in a reflection. That's how nice this is. And let's check out the book. So I don't know if anybody's still rocking with me, but feel free to say what up, ask any questions if you are. Final Fantasy 12, uh, great condition. The book looking nice, colors, all that. So if you from, depending on what generation you from, this might be like a oh wow type factor. Look, card still in here for the fan club thing. You know what I'm saying? So your registration card, which is pretty dope. Oh, and it has a list of games in here. Maybe ones I want to go and try to find. So yeah, initially the reason I ended up getting this is because at first I was looking to grab Dragon Quest 8, which had the demo in it, right? And I found it at GameStop for a really good price. But when they brought the game up, it was missing the demo disc, and then that would kind of mess up the complete in box aspect of it, you know? So yeah, so like everything you see over here, I try to keep everything complete in box when I can help it. When it comes to PS4 stuff, I don't know what counts as complete in box because they don't have anything in them most of the time. But yeah, so those are the two things I picked up in Rockland over at Get Good Gaming. Then let's see. Today I stopped by a flea market and I got three of these games for $15. All right. So we got God of War, the original one for PS2. I'm not a game collector, but I do collect Pokemon. What about you? Um, Pokemon like video games, or you mean like actual Pokemon or like the plushies? Because I have like one plushie I could possibly show you. Let me see. Let me twist this around. Give you a view. See, I got one plushie right there. And yeah. So I got a plushie right there, Eevee. Um, the other ones the kids have, but always been an Eevee fan. Cards. Yeah, 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 I got cards too. I don't think I have any of them down here. Let me see. The cards that I have presently are in my book right here. So being derailed, but you asked me about cards, and I said, please let me know if you got questions. So mostly, I have a full set of DC Bloodlines. I picked that up at a convention. So I have DC Bloodlines, which is gonna be like, when Image Comics was big and DC was trying to be edgy. Um, they came out with a bunch of new heroes that look they super edge lords. Um, they even have like a fake Blue Hulk. So yeah, I collect a little bit of everything. I think I've shared before that I collect comic books and what have you. Um, I love comics. So one thing that was very interesting, I think, about these characters in the Bloodlines DC run is these villains, man. They're all named after deadly sins, I believe. But there's seven of them, so it's the seven deadly sins, and they seem very anime-esque. Are we laughing and stuff? All right, but I also collect, you know, I mean, I got back into collecting cards. See, these are the Marvel, like the ladies of Marvel or something like Women of Marvel. So I started collecting Women of Marvel. Um, so I got back into collecting cards when GameStop was doing the $5 every month, and I would just use it to buy card packs actually. And every once in a while, I got something that was cool. So I got a lot of Dragon Ball cards. Let me see. They're not even. Ooh, one that I got big into. Well, of course, I don't know if y'all remember Wildcats. Oh, I do have some Pokemon cards in here. All right, here are my Pokemon cards. So I don't know if you can actually see these. This one right here, definitely one of my favorites. Who's that? Growlithe? Yeah. Japanese Growlithe, and I like Ponyta. So I like the fire types for the most part. Also, there's some Wildcats. Now that was what was that? Forgot what comic. That was what was the company? Doesn't say on here. I can't remember. It says Aegis. But I feel like they used to be Image, and this might have been when it split up and everything like that, or maybe Valiant Comics. But they used to have a TV show similar to the X-Men. And this lady, she's kind of like Wonder Woman with like a storm type attitude. Um, it was about aliens. Anyway, I totally got derailed from my video game talk, and I'm gonna put y'all on to the last aspect. Bloody big children these days. I don't know what that means. Uh, so we got these Lorcanas, you know what I'm saying? And let's see what else we got in here. We got Sun Goten, right? That's like reflective. And of course I had to pick up the Magic Final Fantasy cards. But yo, Jim P3 K3B, whatever. Cab? I don't know what your name is. Uh Listen, man, I take that as a compliment. If you live in a good life and you're doing the stuff you love and you work and over time you keep your stuff, you know what I mean? Why not enjoy it? Hey, what's going on, Joe Francis and Brace? So I also am collecting Bleach. I almost have the full thing out. But anyway, that was all because someone asked me if I collect any Pokemon cards. I don't collect too many Pokemon cards, but I got a couple. So yeah, so I showed y'all the God of War. That's where we started. All right, so God of War. We got the book. We got the inside. You know what I'm saying? The disc. I think I showed y'all before. Looking pristine. No scratches. Um, we got Robin Hood, Defender of the Crown. Yeah, of the Crown. As far as I could tell, this one is like a strategy game. Uh and it's Capcom, most importantly. You see that? We love Capcom over here. It's all about Capcom. So we got the back. I mean, this lady's stuff was like in pretty great shape, to be honest. And, you know, we had to do some translating. Uh Favorite video game series? I guess growing up it was Mega Man. Big Mega Man fan. I think that's kind of what brought me over to Capcom and everything. My favorite Mega Man, I think, was X4, to be honest. And that was on PS1. Um, so this was the last one, the big boy, Star Ocean, right? Two disc joint. You see that? You see it? The case is, if I had to rate it, the case, out of 10, it gets like a 6, to be 100% honest. Somebody, she also had this inside of the case. She said I could have it. So I already have Tekken 4 for PS2. So I'm gonna try this one out. And if it works well, I don't know, I might resell it or just give it to family as a gift. Some of my people still got PS2s. And if they don't have them, I have ones to lend them because I have more than one. So yeah, so this back when PlayStation had them black discs. And look, we got the book in here looking amazing, looking crispy, baby. Look at that. Look at them edges, kid. I don't think anybody ever opened this one. Ooh, clink, 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 clink. Look at that. Look at that. So what's cool about this is I have this game. I didn't realize this was the second story. I think they call it the first one's First Departure, I think, and this is Second Story. And when it came out, what, last year, 2 years ago on PlayStation, it was Second Story R, and that's probably because it was like a remix or a redo, second. So, yep. So two disc joint. This is my first um PS2 2 disc that I've picked up. I don't have hardly any PS1 from my childhood because most of the PS1 stuff I had back then was bootlegs. But anyway, so when I checked, I seen this one selling for as much as like $50, right? And mine is pretty good. I seen it selling for as low as like 25. So just off of this one alone, I made out pretty well because it's 15 I paid for the three of them. Um, this one was only selling for like $6, $7. So I mean, but it's all good still. And then God of War was selling somewhere between I seen 12 all the way up to like 20 something. So I think I made off well. And let's see. Let's talk more about that favorite game series. Yeah, definitely Mega Man. To the extent that the last convention I went to, my goal was to collect all of the was it Azure Striker Gunvolt games. And I made out like a bandit. So I mean, even though Azure Striker is not like Gunvolt is not Mega Man. It is the Mega Man successor. So I ended up picking up Striker Pack, right, as well as Gun Vault 3. So I have complete. Now I have to get the ones starring Copen, you know, the dude who would be like the zero type character. So you see how different it is now? Nothing, no inserts, no nothing, right? But I do have a couple that actually come. Any favorite FPS games? Um, let's see. Back in the day, I would have said GoldenEye, of course, was the first one that I loved. I think I even have a copy of GoldenEye right now. Let me double check. So GoldenEye was definitely my first one that was favorite. My favorite modern one is probably gonna be um, what's it called? Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2, I freaking love that game. I try to play it like at least once a year. Oh, and like I said, look, we got GoldenEye. Yep. And I got, I don't just have the games, I got all the systems and controllers and all that good stuff. And, some folks, they're going out collecting and stuff, but this is my childhood collection. So I've done very well at holding on to my stuff. And ever play Battlefield? Yeah, I play Battlefield. Battlefield's dope. I also like what's the other one? Star Wars Battlefront. Battlefront is really good too. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Um, Battlefield 2 was really good on PS. No, I didn't play it on PS. I played it on Xbox 360. I think I still have that, but it's digital. Let me see. There's another Battlefield I really liked. Battlefield 1 is really good, where you play World War One. Yeah, that was dope. Uh, oh, that's your favorite Battlefield? Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest. I've always had an eclectic taste when it comes to games. So I like flight sims. I like fighting games a lot. I play a lot of fighting games. I played a lot of wrestling games. Growing up. Um, let's see. Yeah, a lot of wrestling games growing up, as well as just stuff like Street Fighter and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, Battlefield 4 is the best. Yeah, I have Battlefield 4. I think. Right. Is Battlefield 4 the one that was it's on PS4? It's like more futuristic kind of. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, but yeah, so I just wanted to share a couple of my pickups. I think it did pretty well. Oh, there's one last thing I picked up, and this was like a pickup in the sense of like I could not find this. I've been wanting to see this for years. Um, Oh, just paid in Mexico. So this movie came out 2021, and I've been unable to find it on any streaming service. And it's funny, the week that I bought it, I mean, I saw it digital to purchase, but it's like if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna own it. You know what I'm saying? So this is Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. I actually enjoyed it. It got like a real they got, they kind of dumped on it. All right, let me see. Battlefield 4 is the best, is more modern, but yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is that the one where you're in like I think you're in you're in a city and it's an Asian city maybe? The Battlefield 4 and dude from The Wire uh is one of the characters. Dude with the shotgun, I forgot his name now. He passed away a couple of years ago and he plays the pops on Lovecraft Country. I forget his name, but yeah. Yeah, Battlefield is dope. I think I have a couple of Battlefields here. Um, but yeah, so I think my goal is to play this. Oh, you know what? To play this Fire Pro Wrestling. And Fire Pro actually picked up as a runner up because I was trying to get SmackDown. And the copy of SmackDown was for a really good price. But right before I left the store, like right before I purchased it, the teller at GameStop is like, "Hey, I'll feel terrible letting you walk out of here with this. Take a look at the disc." And it was like scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. I mean, I don't know if resurfacing it would make it work or if it would just work off rip, but I don't want a scratchy disc to be honest. Um, yeah. All right. Well, listen, I'll probably be back on again a little later to stream, but I gotta be 100% honest. I don't know if y'all heard before. My wife came over asking me questions, so I'm about to go check with her and see what's good. I hope you enjoyed. Nice speaking with you, Bang. And let me see who else is in here. I don't know if anybody, Aryan Midget 29. Let's see what this one said. Ooh, let's see. We got welcome to my channel. Hey, play Roblox. Okay, I don't even know what your deal, bruh. That was I think that was just random. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you look at my channel, I got um streams that I do straight off the phone, kind of like this. I mean, I have a capture card and stuff, but to be honest, I've mentioned it before. There's a guy who inspired me to get back to doing this stuff. And his name is Ask Japan. I love his videos so much. They're like kind of dope. Each one has like a name like I'm a depressed middle age, such and such. I think just being curious, why would somebody name their video like I'm depressed and 50 or whatever? Um, or life is the worst or whatever. So I clicked on the videos and I was like, huh, this has little to do with how terrible things are, and a lot more to do with now having time to play games because of some choices and some life changes or whatever. But anyway, the way he records is very interesting, and it seems like he moves around what's going on with his family. Like he is not fortunate enough to have a game room like me. Like I have a game room. Like my peoples come by and be like, "Yo, this is dope." Um, but yeah, so I got comics, games. This is where me and the kids hang out for the most part. And anyway, I just want to show y'all a little bit, share some stories, whatnot. And I will have another video up soon. Next time, actually playing something. Let's press this button and see if we can get it to start. Oh, look at that! See, real talk. So options. Let's see what the options say. There are a lot of options in here. Uh, see, I forgot how you back out of stuff on PS2 is triangle. But we got game modes, right? Battle Royal is one of them, right? So normal, first to win, endless, over the rope. Endless sounds kind of cool. I need to figure out how you actually play this game because it's a breathing button from what I heard. But yeah, so and this thing is set up like there's two players on here, but there's not. You can pick the referee. Here's some stages. Supposedly, you can make your own stages on this too. There's a lot of creation tools. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm gonna end right here. Peace, whiskey. Uh, what could I say? Be positive. Affect somebody's life in a positive, cool way. Don't make fun of people. Uh, hug your kids before they get too big and say, stop giving me hugs. All right. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Hove the Gamer out.